Hi, everybody. It is Saturday, June 27th. It's really nice out here. It's kind of overcast today and a little bit cooler, which is always welcome. I'm going to be spending the day today just working in the yard most of the day, just taking advantage of the weather and the temperature. I think let's do a clubhouse this coming Wednesday. It's going to be a bit of a challenge for me, but I think it'll be probably the best thing. I'm going in on Tuesday morning for a hernia operation. I've had this thing appeared about 6 weeks ago, and this is the first time I've been able to get in after doing all of the lab work and all of that stuff. It kind of breaks my heart to have to go in there because the next day Willie Nelson is starting an album with Booker T. Jones producing, and they called me and asked me to do it, and I said, I can't do it. I'm going to have had surgery the day before, and turning things down for me is really just not in my DNA, but I need to get this done, especially with Lyle's tour looming right around the corner, because we hit the road, I think, on the 8th of July. So that'll give me a little over a week to kind of recoup and lay really low. So I think just to kind of hang and do a clubhouse would be really a nice little break in that. So let's shoot for Wednesday, 2 p.m. Pacific time. I will contact Aaron and have him send out all the information on that. So I'm wishing everybody just a great weekend. I discovered another piece of music. I keep turning these up, and it's really fascinating to me. Things that are long in my past, yet here they are looming. This is a fabulous Japanese artist named Miyuki Nakajima. I'll read you a little bit, but her bio is massive, so I'm not going to get into that. I'll just play some music. But Miyuki Nakajima was born February 23rd, 1952, in Sapporo, Hokkaido, Japan, is a Japanese singer, songwriter, and radio personality. She's released 44 studio albums, 48 singles, 6 live albums, and multiple compilations as of January 2020. Her sales have been estimated to be more than 21 million albums. In the mid-70s, she signed with Canyon Records and launched her recording career. Her debut album, Azami Jo no Lullaby, rising to fame with the hit A Parting Song, was released in 1977. She has since had a successful career both as a singer-songwriter, primarily in the early 80s. 4 of her singles have sold more than 1 million copies in the last 2 decades, including Earthly Stars, Unsung Heroes, a theme song for the Japanese television documentary series Project X. Nakajima performed in experimental theater every year from 1989 to 1998. The idiosyncratic acts featured scripts and songs she wrote and has continued irregular in recent years. In addition to her work as a solo artist, Nakajima has written over 90 compositions for other singers and has produced 7 chart toppers. Many cover versions of her songs have been performed by Asian, particularly Taiwanese and Hong Kong singers. She's not only a musician, she is the only musician to have participated in the National Language Council of Japan. Then it goes on, extensive early life, her history, her career from 75 to 80, and then in the 80s, commercial stuff. But the thing that was great was during one of these periods, and this thing that I worked on with her, she worked with Shizo Seo, Mr. Seo. I did so many records with Mr. Seo, arranging and producing them. He is an absolutely delightful man to work with, and we had such good times in the studio together. But check her out, the bio. It's because it goes in the 2000s, the 2010s, all kinds of information here. Let me jump back down here. This album that we did, the title is in Japanese script, so I absolutely have no idea, but it's from 2000. An incredible amount of musicians on this project. I shared bass duties with Hideki Matsubara and Neil Stubenhouse. The drums on this are Greg Bissonette, Russ Kunkel, Vinnie Colaiuta, Michael Thompson, and Misayoshi Furukawa on guitar. Acoustic guitars, Michael Thompson. Electric piano is John Gilliton and Elton Nagata. 12-string is Mayuichi Furukawa. Hammond organ is John Gilliton. Keyboards, Mr. Seo, Yasuharu Nakanishi, Elton Nagata, John Gilliton, and Shingo Kobayashi. Elton Nagata, John Gilliton, Shingo Kobayashi on piano. Programming was Kishi Urata, Selchi Takubo, and Yosuke Sugimoto did programming. Joe Meyer, Richard Todd French horns, Brandon Fields on sax, Don Marchese on recorder and tin whistle, Hideo Yamaki on tom-tom, and background vocals are Yushiro Kido, Katsumi Maeda, Toshiro Kirigaya, Etsuro Wakakonai on this, Julia Waters, Maxine Waters, Orrin Waters, Luther Waters on background vocals, Carmen Twilley, Mona Lisa Young, Clydine Jackson, Johnny Britt, Joseph Powell, Terry Young, Rick Logan, Randy Crenshaw, John Bettdorf, Fumikazu Miyashita on background vocals, and Miyuki Nakajima on vocals. There's an extensive string section. It was produced by Mr. Seo and Miyuki, arranged by Mr. Seo and David Campbell. Masatsugu Shinozaki and Joel Darren are the concert masters. Mr. Seo and David Campbell conducting. It was mastered by Tom Baker, mixed by David Thoner and Joe Ciccarelli. Mastered at Precision Mastering, mixed at the Henson Recording Studios and Bunkamura Studio. Oh boy, a lot of info on this one here. But let me play you a couple of tracks from this. It really was a delight to work with her on this. So, and the titles, once again, are in Japanese script, so I really don't know what they are. So I'm just going to enjoy the music. Here we go. 忘れなけりゃ忘れなけりゃならないことは忘れながら人は生きるよ無理して笑っても無理してふざけても意地悪な風意地悪な雨忘れさせて優しい日々を忘れさせて楽しい人を足元車の止まる音間違えながら待ってしまうから忘れなけりゃならないJust something weird going on here with this. Hold on, I'll grab something else and then try to figure that out. I love technical things with YouTube. So here we go. 軽く Sorry, there's some
Security
weird technical stuff going on here. I'm done. This is going to be too tedious trying to find some more tracks that keeps starting and stopping in the middle. So it's Miyuki Nakajima. And great bio, though. It's really interesting to check her out. It's really an amazing history. So I'm going to go get some work done in the yard and just try to finish up as much stuff as I can to get it finished before I become incapacitated, because everybody's going to be saying, don't lift anything. And it's really hard for me to put restraints on, but I'll do my best in that, try not to screw up here. So Clubhouse this coming Wednesday, 2 p.m. Pacific time. I look forward to catching up with everybody, and just have a great rest of your weekend. And like that. So talk to you later. Bye.